back. It's Miss Trees here. So this video is part of our What You Need to Know from Pre-AP kind of series. And these are just concepts that are really important in AP that we don't necessarily have a lot of time to spend on them, or that we really expect you guys to have a pretty good grasp on. This is just in case you need a quick little review over some things. So today I'm going to talk about the periodic table. All right, so I actually have the AP periodic table right here on my notes, so we're going to kind of walk through some different things on it. All right, so I'm going to read through this paragraph, and as I read through, I'm going to make some notes on our periodic table. So metals are found on the left side of the stair-step line. What you might notice is that the stair-step line is not included on this periodic table, so you need to know where it goes. And it starts right under boron and in between aluminum, and then it stair-steps all the way down to the bottom. All right, guys, I'm going to move myself to the other side. Okay, and then like I said, all of our metals are found to the left of the stair-step line and below, and then non-metals are over on the right. So those are our non-metals right there. All right. On the stair-step line, everything except for aluminum is a metalloid, and they have kind of unique properties there. They have properties of both metals and non-metals, which is fun. Vertical columns, the up and down, are called groups. The horizontal are called rows or periods. The horizontal rows are called periods. So let's kind of highlight a few things here. Left of the stair step is metals. Non-metals are right of the stair step. Everything but on the stair step except for aluminum is a metalloid. Vertical columns are groups. Horizontal rows are periods. So that's cool. Elements that are in the same group have similar chemical properties. We're going to kind of go through the groups really quickly on the periodic table and just kind of talk through them and just a little bit about them. So start with group 1 right here. And group 1 is the alkali metals, except for hydrogen, because hydrogen's not a metal. They have a positive 1 charge, and they have 1 valence electron. Next, we have our alkaline earth metals right there, group 2. They have a charge of positive 2, and they have 2 valence electrons. All right, now then in the center, those are our transition metals. All right, so groups 3 through 12 are the transition metals. All right, they have various charges, and it kind of depends. That's something we'll talk about this year. All right, then come on down to group 13. They don't have a name. They're just called the boron family. Kind of boring, but group 13 right there is our boron family. They have a charge of positive 3, and they have 3 valence electrons. All right, next on our periodic table adventure, so right here, our carbon family. All right, guys, our carbon family has a charge of plus or minus 4. So all of our, I'm going to write this in black, so plus / minus 4, and they have 4 valence electrons. All our nonmetals are going to be negative, and then our metals are going to be positive, typically. But it's not always that way. All right, moving right along. Right here is our nitrogen family. These do have names, but nobody cares. It sounds so sad, but it's true. All right, negative 3 right there on that charge. The metals are going to have weird charges, but we'll talk about that later. And then 5 valence electrons in those. And moving right along, moving and grooving right along. Okay, this beautiful red. This is the oxygen family. They're also called the chalcogens. And then they have a charge of negative 2, and they have 6 valence electrons. Next, we have our halogens. All right, so we have our halogens right here. And our halogens have a charge of -1. We have 7 valence electrons here. And last but certainly not least, I've got to get a new color. Let's go like with a nice purple, nice plum here, because, you know, we have the noble gases. There you go. The noble gases there. And the noble gases have no charge, and they have 8 valence electrons. Exciting, exciting. All right, main group elements, metals tend to lose electrons, so they form a cation. So all of these are going to have a positive charge. Guys, a cation, all right, I always think of it as like cation. It's a cat. Cats have pos. Therefore, cations are positive. I know, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, and it's going to always have the same number of electrons as the nearest noble gas. And then nonmetals tend to form anions, so they're going to be negatively charged typically. I always think of anion as a negative ion. Anion, I don't know. And then again, same number of electrons as the nearest noble gas. Okay, guys, super, super quick review of the periodic table. Hope this was helpful. Like I said, super quick. All right, cool. Bye.